Hey, I'm Todd. Thanks for watching my video, and do all that good YouTube stuff. Share it, like it, hit the notification bell, thumbs up, subscribe, all the things that you do. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video and saving some money perhaps. I also invite you to check out the links in the description for some long-term savings with the stock market, and checking out the links for either E-Trade or M1, where you can save and trade fractional stocks, or Webull, which is usually giving away a couple free stocks for just depositing $100. So I strongly invite you to invest in your future and check them out. Thanks, and let's get to the video. All right, I'm right at the middle of alternator replacement on a 2006 Honda Pilot 3.5 liter. Pushing the bushing to the left so the alternator will install easy. Nut on this side, a socket that fits over the bushing, and I just tighten it down and the nut pushes on the bushing and pushes it out. So that is my setup, a bolt and a socket, so we can move that bushing wherever we want. And we can feed the alternator through here. Sorry about that. Feed the alternator through here. Just push this gently a little bit. The AC line, you don't really need to probably, but it makes it just a little easier to get it in through here. We'll roll it in here. It does hit on the 19 millimeter head here for the tensioner. We're going to be weaseling it right down in here. .14mm bolt down below. Start all bolts by hand. Take that bracket off, two 12mm bolts. This is for the bracket that goes to the engine, and this is for the alternator top bolt right here, 12mm bolt. Right there. So we're going to snug up the 14mm, then we'll actually probably hook up our battery and our plug-in, which are laying securely over here and right here. Pull this rubber piece back, push on this terminal to release. That's the theory. You can always get underneath here with a screwdriver maybe and lift up on it right here to disconnect it from the back of the alternator. It'll be like this. And there's our battery. You should disconnect the negative cable. I have not, but there it is, 10mm. Left to loosen. Take that battery negative off. Then you work safely on it. And you'll lose radio, memory, and things like that, so I'm choosing to not do it. But I'm being very careful. You don't want to touch that to negative at all. Like when you're using a an extension. You don't want your extension touching ground. It'll be arcing and sparking. It could cause problems. So don't do that. So I'm going to tighten up that 14mm bolt, and I'm going to put that bracket in. So there's the connector down there. You can push on the tab here. Sorry. Push to release. It's a little tricky down there, but you can do it. Just gotta slide this rubber piece back. There we go. Back on. Alright, we're going to snug that up. Got myself a little slack with this. Just pull this tab up. Oop. There's a little slack. This goes in here. Just squeeze that together to get it out. Little bracket. I took that off too. 10mm bolt. 10mm bolt, 10mm bolt. So we're going to tighten up all these bolts, put the 10mm bolts in their holes, tighten them up, and we'll put the belt on. I'll show you the tensioner. Got this bungee cord holding it, so it kind of holds the belt in place. 19mm. Got my belt tensioner here. I'm just going to push forward slowly. Doesn't want to move that easily, so we're going to take our time and push it towards the back of the vehicle. Then we'll get our slack and we can put it on the alternator. Alright, I actually wrapped it around the alternator, and I'm going to put it on the power steering. I think it's going to work better for me. And there we go. Actually swapped out and put a new belt on it. So there we go. Everything's in place. This is a power steering bracket. 10mm bolt. So we got a coolant that slides in the slot here. It's been tucked away over here. It slides in the slot real handy. Right there. Slide this on also. And I've got this plugged up with some extra rubber pieces, so we'll just pull those out quickly, put some rags underneath here so it doesn't spill on the belt. So there's indentations in this hose, so you want to make sure you put your clamp right back in the indentations. It'll keep it from leaking. They can leak if you don't put them back. Same goes for radiator hoses, so try and get the clamp back in the same spot. So I think that's everything for replacing your alternator on your 3.5 liter. Get this out of the way. Got 3 little knobbies to turn here. Try and get those knobbies lined up here. We'll push it down. Locked into place. That should be it. Hook up your battery negative connection if you took it off. And that is replacing your alternator on your 2006, another model year, 3.5 Honda. Good luck to you. Alright, so we're up and running on the Honda. You might hear a little noise as the power steering fluid does its thing in the hose, because we lost just a smidge, but not very much, but you can certainly check the fluid. There's a min-max level on the side, just a friction fit. It does take special Honda fluid, don't add regular power steering fluid. It has a special Honda fluid, be aware of that. So, just a little tip there. You'll hear a little noise, but after driving for a minute, or running it, it should go away. You should be fine.